You clicked on this video for one reason, to see if your favorite character made the list or if they're secretly the most hated face in all of Elmore. And trust me, Gumball fans do not play around when it comes to ranking their favorites, or tearing the hated ones to shreds.
I have to see this.
Some characters are so loved, they're practically carried on the fandom's shoulders like royalty. And others, yeah, the second they show up, fans start reaching for their remote like their lives depend on it. So today, we're diving headfirst into the Amazing World of Gumball's most beloved, despised, iconic, and infuriating characters. From wholesome chaos gremlins to unredeemable side villains, we're ranking them all.
I'm sorry. I know I said I would. I can't do this.
Oh, and don't get too comfortable, because the final character on the hate list, that one broke the internet.
I think we have ourselves a case for war. Are you ready to follow me into battle?
Let's start with the face of the show, Gumball Watterson, Elmore's blue, cat-shaped agent of chaos. He's selfish, overconfident, constantly getting himself into trouble, and somehow, fans love him for it.
The baby is coming! Someone call 911! Calm down! We need some talent hot water! Of course! I'll be right back!
You're right. Nothing better than a hot shower.
Why? Because Gumball is more than just the main character. He's aware he's the main character. He literally breaks the fourth wall, argues with the narrator, and roasts other characters so hard they spiral into existential crisis.
My fellow Americans, I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip to the end.
Like in The Sidekick, when he calls Tobias out to his face for being selfish and obsessed with becoming the hero of his own story, even though nobody asked for it. You just want to be the hero so you can boss people around and take all the credit. That moment was brutal, and 100% deserved. Gumball isn't just chaotic, he's clever, emotionally complex, and every now and then, he drops a moment of shocking maturity.
I'm coming down! Don't let me down! I won't!
Like when he admits his jealousy toward Darwin and chooses to apologize instead of hiding it. He's got the logic of a goldfish, the confidence of a god, and the consequences of, well, none. And somehow it works. But now, let's talk about Tobias, aka the character you think is a background extra until he starts begging for attention. Tobias is the rainbow-colored, muscle-posing, rich kid jock who tries so hard to be cool that it actually hurts to watch.
Give me the power of your friendship! The friendening empowers me!
We're talking second-hand embarrassment levels of cringe. He's the type to flex in the mirror, brag about his non-existent athletic skills, and literally try to buy Darwin's friendship. Yeah, he offered cash to be liked. That's not swagger, that's sad. Every time Tobias appears, he tries to one-up everyone in the room, and fails. He even tried to steal Penny from Gumball in The Knights, engaging in a hilariously over-the-top duel to win her affection.
If I do this, you're gonna leave us alone, right?
Only if you win. If you lose, Lady Penny is mine.
No, I'm not.
The harder Tobias tries, the worse it gets. And the fandom, they're not laughing with him, they're laughing at him. If Gumball is the chaos, Darwin is the conscience.
You're not a sidekick, dude. You're a guardian. I need you, man. I never thought of it like that.
He's kind, loyal, and somehow still believes in people, even after living in Elmore, a town where logic goes to die.
Oh. Hey, Gumball. Darwin, get me to that ear. Hey, Gumball. We're too heavy. You're going to have to jump.
And the fans, they adore him for it. Darwin started out as Gumball's literal pet goldfish, but instead of staying in the bowl, he grew legs, a personality, and one of the best character arcs in cartoon history.
Oh, it's not small. It's really far away. Oh, man. How do people use these things?
He didn't just glow up, he leveled up emotionally too. He's the emotional support fish who's just as likely to sing a heartfelt ballad as he is to absolutely deck someone if you mess with his friends. Like in The Words, when Gumball becomes brutally honest and starts hurting everyone's feelings. It's Darwin who finally puts him in his place, not by fighting, but by showing how damaging those words really are.
Don't understand. For my whole walking life, I've had to keep my mouth shut, having to deal with everyone's annoying little habits. But now, I can say what I like.
It's one of the few times Darwin flips the emotional script and forces Gumball to reflect. What makes Darwin so special is his heart. In The Fan, when he and Gumball confront Sarah for being a creepy, obsessive stalker, Darwin, instead of just roasting her like usual, tries to understand her. He literally says, she just wants to be included.
Oh man, all she ever wanted was to be included.
That's Darwin. He's chaotic when he needs to be, but always leads with compassion. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, there's Miss Simian, the most bitter, petty, spite-fueled teacher in cartoon history.
I understand.
Really? That's so sweet of you.
You know that one teacher in school who seemed to genuinely hate children? Miss Simian is that teacher dialed up to 100. In The Ape, she literally tries to sabotage Gumball's future just because she doesn't like him.
What with all the detentions and everything, I guess we spend a lot of time together.
I guess so.
She lies, manipulates, and fails students out of pure pettiness. And her relationship with Principal Brown? That's not romance, that's workplace corruption. She's not funny mean or secretly soft underneath, she's just mean. And that's why fans rank her as one of the most hated characters in the entire show. Now let's talk about a character who could snap you in half and make you cry about your childhood in the same episode. Nicole Watterson. She's Gumball's mom, but more importantly, she's the force that holds the Watterson family together.
Kids, what floor are you on?
Think about level 32!
Without her, everything would completely fall apart. And honestly, it nearly does. And fans love her for it. Nicole is strong, emotional, unrelentingly intense, and hilariously relatable.
Wait, so you really haven't organized anything? Oh, okay.
She's the only thing standing between the Wattersons and total collapse. And even she's barely hanging on. In The Choices, we learn about her past and the dreams she gave up to build a family with Richard. It's one of the most emotionally grounded episodes in the series, showing Nicole as more than a stressed-out mom. Her backstory has real sacrifice, real weight, and real heart. And in The Fury, she absolutely unleashes.
Your mother has to take care of some unfinished business. Don't follow me, it's too dangerous.
Nicole ends up in an anime-style martial arts showdown against a rival from her past, complete with full-on visual references from Dragon Ball Z and Kill La Kill. It's wild, intense, and genuinely one of the most epic moments in the entire show. Now compare that to Mrs. Robinson, who fans agree probably spawned straight from the pits of cartoon hell. She's not just mean, she's pointlessly mean. With no arc, no growth, no emotional depth, just endless bitterness and low-effort evil.
Pure delight.
In The Wicked, she literally lets Darwin choke on a toy car and shuts the door on him with a smile.
Hold on! Come on!
That's not sitcom-level grumpy neighbor energy, that's borderline attempted murder. And it's not like she has redeeming episodes either. Mr. Robinson, her husband, at least has moments of warmth and development. Mrs. Robinson? Nothing. She's pure spite, and fans hate her for it. On tier lists, she's consistently ranked dead last, and honestly, she kind of earned it. If Elmore had a crown for most lovable disaster, it would go to Richard Watterson. He's lazy, he's clueless, he causes more problems than he solves, and yet fans adore him for it.
It's peanut oil at 180.47 degrees. There are only 3 restaurants that use that kind of oil.
Richard is a walking contradiction. He's an adult who acts like a toddler, a husband who depends entirely on Nicole, and a dad who somehow never fully understands what's going on. But his love for his family, now that's completely genuine. In the castle, Richard is left in charge while Nicole's away. Within minutes, the house is overtaken by strangers because he literally can't say no to anyone. But his heart is in the right place. He just wants everyone to be happy. He's not a role model, but he's warm, funny, and emotionally honest in a way that sneaks up on you.
Hey Dad, can I have a flare gun?
Remember, you have to say no.
And when the show leans into that side of him, like in The Hero, where he tries to teach Gumball about bravery, it becomes clear that Richard might be a fool. But he's our fool.
Boys, where are you?
Up here!
How am I supposed to get up there?
Oh, I don't know. How about you get us down using that ladder right there?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Now contrast that with Sarah G. Lotto, a character so obsessed even other stalker characters in cartoons would call her too much. Sarah is introduced as an overly excited fangirl in The Banana, and at first she's just awkward, but as the series goes on, she shifts into something far more unhinged.
Don't you hate it when people eat noisily? Because I do. I'm so like you in that way.
In the shippening, she creates fan fictions of Gumball and Darwin so intense, they literally rewrite reality around her, turning Elmore into a bizarre shipping fantasy world.
Who should I ship today?
She forces her way into people's lives, inserts herself into relationships, and somehow becomes more unsettling with every episode. Sarah's obsession crosses the line from quirky to disturbing, and the worst part, she's never really held accountable for it. It's not just that fans dislike her, they're uncomfortable watching her. Her character feels like an inside joke that never lands, and in a show packed with lovable weirdos, she's the one people actually want gone. Let's talk about someone who's basically a floating ball of sarcasm and deadpan one-liners. Carrie Kruger. She's a ghost, she's goth, and she's effortlessly cool.
Calm down! When I saw you this morning, I recognized the Snatcher's curse.
While most characters in Elmore are running around screaming, Carrie just floats through life like none of it matters. But under all that too cool to care energy, she's got real emotional depth. At first, she plays the typical moody background character, but in episodes like The Matchmaker, we see her relationship with Darwin evolve from awkward tension to something sweet and sincere.
Hey, so would you like to go out somewhere sometime and do something? Or we could go somewhere else sometime and do some other thing.
That moment where they kiss, it's subtle, soft, and surprisingly heartfelt for a show built on chaos. Carrie brings a calm, spooky charm to the madness, and even though she acts like she's unbothered, she's one of few characters who consistently shows quiet acts of kindness. Like when she comforts Darwin in The Others. She's sarcastic without being mean, dark without being cruel, and mysterious in a way that actually works. Fans love her because she's relatable for anyone who's ever felt like the outsider in the room but didn't want to make a big deal about it. Now let's shift to the other side of the hallway, Principal Brown. If Carrie is the ghost with heart, Brown is the school administrator with no spine.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna get this place back on track, starting right here, right now!
He's lazy, selfish, and constantly dodges responsibility. Instead of solving problems, he usually just makes them worse, or pretends they don't exist. In The Fraud, it's revealed he faked his diploma, and the resulting chaos throws the entire school into dysfunction. And when he's not failing his job, he's being manipulated by Miss Simeon like a sock puppet in a suit.
Let's not jump to conclusions. It could be any Principal Brown on that FBI warrant. It's a common name.
Fans don't even enjoy hating him, they're just frustrated. Principal Brown isn't entertainingly bad, he's just a disappointment. And in a school full of weirdos, that's saying something. So far, we've looked at the fan favorites, the walking red flags, and everyone in between. But now it's time for two characters who push the emotional scale to the absolute limit. Let's start with Penny Fitzgerald, the shape-shifting legend. She began the series as the soft-spoken antler girl in the Peanut Shell, and Gumball's childhood crush. But by the shell, she literally breaks out of her physical form, revealing her true self and launching one of the most powerful metaphor moments in the show.
Here we go! I'm gonna be myself! What the what? You look...
That scene wasn't just cool visuals, it was about acceptance, identity, and the fear of showing people who you really are. Penny goes from being a side character to someone fans connect with on a deeper emotional level. She's strong, kind, and emotionally mature, and capable of leveling a forest when she's upset, as seen in The Storm. She doesn't ask for permission to be powerful, she just is. But while Penny became a symbol of self-love and growth, this next guy became a cautionary tale of pure psychological warfare, Mr. Steve Small Cree, Elmore Junior High's worst ever therapist. In The Grown-Ups, he starts out trying to help Gumball and Darwin transition into adulthood, until it becomes clear he's got another agenda.
Conspiracy theory! It's true!
I knew it! Redheads are the descendants of an alien race.
No, not that one.
He doesn't help them heal, he manipulates them into believing their family is toxic. This isn't oops I gave bad advice territory, this is villain behavior. He twists their reality until they nearly cut ties with Nicole, Richard, and Anais. No master plan, no personal grudge, just pure manipulation. And fans hated it, rightfully so. In a show filled with literal ghosts, supervillains, and chaos gods, Mr. Kree might be the most unsettling character of all, because he could exist in real life. And that wraps up our ranking of Gumball's most loved and most hated characters. Who did we get right? And who did we miss? Drop your favorite or least favorite in the comments. If you enjoyed the chaos, hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns from the world of Elmore and beyond. Thanks for watching, and remember, even if you're Tobias, someone out there probably likes you.